Welcome to Vicki Bergdorf's channel. I am here to talk today about the new beneficial ownership reporting that is required now as of the first of this year. If you started your business before January 1 of 2024, you have all year to report. But understand that you don't have to do this if all you are is a DBA or don't even have a DBA. This is Michigan related for my channel. Most of my clients are Michigan, but we do have a few that are not. For Michigan, we report our proper business designation through the LARA site on michigan.gov, where you would sign up for an LLC, a PLLC, you do your incorporated or nonprofit corporation. All of those businesses that are registered with LARA must do the beneficial ownership. Even if you're not doing anything with that business, you still have to report to FinCen. It's a requirement now, and if you choose not to do that by the end of the year, or if you started a business 1/1 or later of 24, you have 30 days to report that business. If you choose not to, there are steep penalties for that. And you only have to do this once unless they change some rule later, but the initial ruling is you only have to do this once. You go on to the FinCen site. All they really want to know is who are the beneficial owners, who owns 25% or more of that business. Name, address, social security number. I've heard a couple people say they had to give the front of their driver's license to prove their identity. All they're trying to do is crack down on the human trafficking, the money laundering, the tax evaders. So if you're not doing anything wrong, if you're reporting your income, you're keeping track of your expenses, and you're doing your tax returns, you don't have anything to worry about. There's nothing to be afraid of. It's just a simple one-time report, and you can avoid all the penalties. And like I said, the penalties are kind of steep. If you are afraid of this, don't be. It's nothing to be afraid of if you're not doing anything wrong. But the penalties for not doing it are $500 per day up to $10,000. It's expensive. If you don't want to tell them who you are, okay, but if you're not doing anything wrong, what are you afraid of? What is there to be afraid of? I'm not able to understand anyone who's afraid of it. So I don't see the relevance of being afraid of reporting who it is. You told LARA who was in charge. You do your tax return. They know who's in charge. It's just another division of the Department of Treasury trying to make sure everybody's doing their part and try to catch the ones that are playing the shell game and having LLC in some other state so they don't have to report their income or some such shell game they're trying to play. So, like I said, it's nothing to be afraid of. If you're not doing anything wrong, don't fear it. It's nothing to fear. You do it once, you're done. The only time you have to do anything after that is if you change beneficial owners, you change your mailing address. If you're a woman and you get divorced and you change your name, or you get married and change your name, you'll have to report that. You have 30 days to do it, or again, clock starts ticking, $500 a day, $10,000 up max, fine. So just remember, it's like changing your address at the Secretary of State or the post office. You need to do that right away, or people will lose track of how to find you. Again, there are penalties quite often, like you don't change your address, sometimes you don't get a bill and you get a late payment. So just report it. It's nothing to be afraid of.